You feel like every time that you want to start a video, you have no idea at all what to do and not even where to start with? Well, this video is gonna be for you because I'm gonna explain to you and show you how you can come up with content ideas all the time when it comes to videos. No matter if it's on YouTube, on Instagram, using Instagram Reels. That's gonna be right after that. Welcome back to my channel. Salut les amis, bienvenue par retour sur ma chaîne. Hola, bienvenue dans la canal. Konnichiwa, watashi no channel ni yokoso. I hope you're doing fine today. This is another day, another week, and another video of me. And as you can see on the title, we're gonna talk about the confusion, the overwhelmment, and more so how you can go beyond it and really be inspired every single time that you're gonna be on camera. Before all of that, if you didn't know who I am, I'm Lady Tomo. I'm a coach and a content creator, and I've been doing videos for over 10 years right now. So I'm dedicated, passionate about helping creative women entrepreneurs scale up the businesses using video content strategies. So my main philosophy is all about embracing your uniqueness, about making money here the most genuine way possible. This is what I love talking about the most. I'm specialized into video editing services and mostly coaching through video and the video confidence. Doing videos for over 10 years, not speaking English was definitely one of my first challenge because I didn't even feel confident speaking English. And if I can do it, you can definitely do it yourself. The main thing when it comes to coming up with video content ideas all the time and being inspired all the time is journaling. Whatever you do, journal it. Those feelings or those memories or those ideas, they are something that you can go back to every single time when you're not feeling motivated, but more so that could be a source of inspiration and maybe sharing that journey with everybody else. Because you know, sometimes when we're going through hardships or we're going through some struggles and maybe we are not even ready to share it to the world just yet. So you need to be ready yourself to be able to be in the right mind when people are gonna come to you, comment and just share their opinions when it comes to your own life. Take notes and really ask yourself what was the feeling going through it, because the most important thing when people watch your videos is how they feel watching you. Everybody out there can bring the same value, and with the competition more and more years, you really have to step up and really bring that A game and bring that A personality. So you need to think about not only the value, the message that you're gonna share to the world, but mostly the feeling underneath it. Because you can have a ton of idea of how to make money online, but how many people can find ways to make money online, especially nowadays? Now ask yourself, what is that thing that's gonna make you be more comfortable watching somebody video or just subscribe to somebody channel? The value for sure, but probably the personality is gonna be the big difference, because million people are doing a lot of things when it comes to videos. So if you're subscribing to my channel, there's a reason why. It's mostly going through something but taking lessons out of it. That's something that you can share with the world. You are great the way you are at the moment, and your story has probably something great that you can share with the world. Next thing is to repurpose your content. I talked about it I think at least a couple of times on my previous videos. If you're already somewhere where videos are not so much a problem or an issue for you, but it's mostly being able to be inspired all the time. If you've been doing videos on how to get dressed or how to develop your personal style, if you're a stylist for example, every single time that you're gonna go back at it, there's probably gonna be some new things that you're gonna learn. All the content, all the ideas, all the videos that you probably did before, there's still gonna be those videos that you're gonna be able to talk about still, but add something new, add a refresh to it, add some new tweaks to it. The camera 2 years ago was not the camera right now. Those are the things that you're gonna be able to talk about still without having to create new content, because you can base yourself on all those content that you probably already created. Those are the same content from YouTube that you're gonna be able to use for other platforms like Instagram. Nice way to not have to create everything every single time that you want to do a new video. If you have ideas on YouTube that you talked about, using in the stories is gonna be the same thing, because think about the fact that your audience on YouTube is not gonna be the same on Instagram and vice versa. If they are the same people and you're worrying about the fact that you're probably gonna be talking about the same thing all over the time, for people to be able to actually really acknowledge whatever you're gonna say, they need to be exposed to your content at least 7 times. At least, this is the minimum. Think about now where we have a lot of information going out there, where we have a lot of people people doing a lot of different things. How many times you're exposed to other people's content and how many people you're exposed to on the daily basis. When you think about it, think about you wanting to create a content and really think about the fact that you can't bother people because they are so much more exposed to other content already. The best thing to do here to be able to stand out is to be able to talk even more and as many times as you can. This is the beauty of repurposing the content here when it comes to having new ideas, because it could be the same ideas, but as long as you get to change the format, people can feel it being new. The newest thing is the old things being just repurposed or just being refreshed. That's as simple as that. Next thing you can do is to pre-record your videos or pre-record those breakthrough moments. From the moment you have those, either you can journal it or you can pre-record it. Whenever I have something in my mind, instead of having to writing it down, if I can, I'm gonna pre-record it in a way that I can make a story or make stories out of it or make Insta stories out of it. That just gives me a way when I don't have those inspiring days happening to me to use those content. Doing the same and having an IGTV. If you're not ready at the moment to share it just yet, keep it for yourself until you get to be ready for that. We tend to overthink everything or just make it perfect, and that's something that's just gonna block you from creating new content, because sometimes the best content is probably the content that you're not gonna think too much about because it just comes from the heart or comes from your own soul. Next thing is to inspire yourself from other content creators, and here I need to put a but not to copy paste other content creators video ideas. Don't do that. Never ever do that. If you're creative just like me, you probably need to at least see what is going on out there to get something, a feeling out of it or vibe out of it, to be able to do the same thing for yourself, but to do it in your own way. When I say inspired, I say it could be the idea itself, but it could be the vibe or the concept itself. I love cinematic videos. I love when there's a vibe, it's a really strong identity, when there's something that just makes the video stand out a lot. Not to be mean or anything like that where I'm gonna be like, no, I don't like when it's too simple, but my own personality, I love when it's something a lot more different. I love when I can add up something. I love when I can just keep improving and add something new, add something fresh. I don't remember the names just at the moment, which is really sad for me, but I've been watching that YouTuber and he was talking about money is the style that you went with, the documentary style. So instead of just sitting down and just explaining the concept and what actually is going on, it's gonna add a lot of footage to actually visually explain or visually add other type of videos. So all of that creates that vibe where you really feel in the video, the way you feel when you watch that video. From the moment you know that you're learning like everybody else, you open to keep watching other type of videos and really embrace yourself. See how you can add that twist to it. So that's a really great way to infuse a concept, to infuse other type of ideas. I talk about the value you bring to people, but I talk about the style, I talk about the vibe, I talk about the concept, and all of that is you making it your own way, of people being able to watch all your videos until the end and be able to increase that watch time on YouTube and be able to have a business out of it or have a personal brand out of it. All of those key elements are just here to be able for you to differentiate yourself from others and develop that unique style that only you have. The same way that you're gonna be following those type of content creators, ask yourself why you're following them. Is it because of the personality? Is it because of the content? Is it because of the value? Is it because you are just feeling more familiar? Maybe because of their own stories and you feel like you guys are just sharing that same journey, I would say. All of that are questions that you need to ask yourself when it comes to getting and coming up with really great content ideas, because they're gonna be the one to really make that difference for you and your own videos. The next thing I would talk about here is to poll your audience. Polling your audience on Instagram is a sure great way to be able to have all your ideas out there, that deeper connection that you can have on Instagram. And with all the new features that Instagram has, you can be closer to your people than ever. You know what they're asking you, you know what they are watching you for. You can have that deeper connection. You can ask them questions, warming up those people. You have the feedback, so you know where they're coming from, you know where they want to go, and you know pretty pretty much the goal. We're always coming up with content ideas. It's not a matter of pleasing everybody else. It's a matter of pleasing the people that already following you. Share your content with other people. Increase that popularity, increase that brand awareness. That was everything to be able to come up with content ideas. I hope it was helpful for you. My next video is gonna be all about the type of content ideas or everything that you can use as a way to really get to be a lot more popular or increase your watch time here on YouTube. Let me know what are your main struggle and all the questions that you might have. Ask them down below. I'm gonna be more than glad to be able to answer your questions. I recently launched a program where you're gonna be able to use more of your Instagram reels and more so develop your personality on camera, and all of that, the details are gonna be down below. But I'm offering video services editing as well, so if you're interested in that, everything is gonna be down below. For the time being, follow me on Instagram, because on there you're gonna have a lot more behind the scene of what I do and how I get to really build up that confidence on camera and develop that personally and really be able to support you the best that I can. For the time being, subscribe to the channel, comment and like, and turn on the notification button. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Until then, like I say all the time, keep smiling because it's free and contagious in a good way. Bye.